Hello everyone. So in the previous video, we have learned how we can install Anaconda in our system. And in this video, we are going to learn how we can launch Jupyter Notebook via Anaconda. So if you have installed Anaconda in your system, go to the search bar and type here Anaconda prompt. I hope you all will be seeing this option in your system as well if you have Anaconda prompt in your system. So just click on this. And this is the Anaconda prompts which will get open. So if you want to launch Jupyter Notebook here in this location, which is C drive, and under this we have a folder users, and then inside that we have another folder which is Dell. So if you are going to launch Jupyter Notebook here at this point, then the Jupyter Notebook will get launched at this particular location. But suppose if you want to launch your Jupyter Notebook at some other location, what you have to do, you simply have to navigate it to that location. Suppose I have a drive, a D drive, and there I want to launch my Jupyter Notebook. What I'll do, I'll go to my D drive. This is how you can go to any of the drive. Then I can simply launch my Jupyter Notebook here also, but inside D drive, I have a folder named as tutorial, T-U-T-O-R-I-A-L, tutorial. And inside this tutorial, I want to launch my Jupyter Notebook. Press enter, and to launch Jupyter Notebook, write Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook. Just press enter and wait for some time. It will be launched. So I hope you all can see that Jupyter Notebook is launched now. This is the first page which you will get after launching Jupyter Notebook. Right now I haven't created any file, so this is showing me the notebook list is empty, right? At this part, at this side, you all can see we have like several options: name, last modified, file size, this refresh button is here, this upload button is here, but our main focus should be on this new button. Just ignore all these buttons. We will somehow later come to know about all these things in our later videos, but right now we need to launch Jupyter Notebook and we need to focus here. So this is the Jupyter Notebook. Just click on it and you will get the options like Python 3, text files, folder and terminal. Leave the rest of this, the others, and go to this Python 3. Just click on that. When you will just hover your pointer to Python 3, you can see create a new notebook with Python 3. This is exactly what we want to do. Just click on that. And this is your Jupyter Notebook. Your Jupyter Notebook is finally open. Here you can run your code, execute your code. So now we will learn some of the basic functionality which this interface is providing us. Here at this part at the top, you will get untitled. If you want to change the name of your notebook, if you want to give any other name to your notebook, just click on that, go to that position untitled and click on it. You will get this option. You can provide any name. Let us say my first program and rename it. Click on rename. So your notebook has been renamed, right? Then you have this option of file, edit, view, insert, cell, kernel, widgets, help. So we will not focus on all these things. We will anyhow come to know about all these functionalities later on. So at the top, you can see this plus symbol. So if you want to add a cell to your Jupyter Notebook, you can just press it like this. Next to it, we have a scissor option. If you want to delete a particular cell from your notebook, just select the cell, just go to that cell and click on this scissor option. this will delete that particular selected cell. Now the next thing to see is this code option. If you click on this code option, you will get code, markdown, raw NB convert and heading. Jupyter no longer uses this heading option, but yes, we have this code, markdown and raw NB convert. So if you want to execute any code, then please make sure that this code is selected for the particular cell. And every time, by default, it selects code. By default, for each single cell which you add, it is set as code. Suppose if you want to write something in the form of text in your this Jupyter notebook, you can go to this Markdown and select this Markdown. So if you have selected this Markdown, you can provide heading. So I will write this is my heading. If I am putting 2# here, this is my subheading. For 3, we can write this is my subheading. And if I use this hyphen, this is basically going to add points. This is going to add points. And to execute this cell, to execute any cell, be it code, be it markdown cell, you have to just be in that cell and click on this run option. And this is how easy it is to execute any cell in Python Jupyter Notebook. There is one other way to execute any cell. Suppose I am making it markdown again, and here I am writing to execute any cell, be it markdown cell or code cell. I'll make it as the subheading. Press Shift plus Enter. So this is the first option. There is another option. Click on Run button at top. So to execute this markdown cell, what I am going to do is I'm going to use the first option, which is press Shift plus Enter. And this is how easily you can execute your cell. I will end the video here only. There are many other functionalities which is available in this Jupyter notebook, but as soon as we'll go forward, we'll anyhow going to learn all those things. For this video, that's all. Thank you.